I had been in Germany about 4 days, I think, when I came to this church building for the first time. I remember Josiah telling me that he had to go to 4 different sacrament meetings, and that was my expectation. Then we come to the church building. It's this bottom floor rented out office space in this apartment building. There were about 10 members there, I think, that first Sunday, and it was fast and testimony meeting. And I sat there, and one of the first people to get up was Bruder Winkler, who had a really thick Saxish accent, and he stood up and rambled for about 10 minutes. I caught exactly none of it. That was pretty normal. So Magdeburg is not a branch, it's a group, they call it in German, or it's what's called a dependent branch. So it's not its own sustainable ward. There's all the priested keys for running what goes on here are actually in a different ward. There's a small town about a 5-minute drive from here called Moulton, and they have the actual ward. So their bishop has all the keys for running this little branch. So all they have is a group leader who was a missionary. A senior couple was working here. And that was it. That was all we had. But it was just this really sweet, tight-knit little group. Most of them were East Germans. They grew up here. And yeah, it really wasn't much, but it was what we had. And it was a really neat experience to have my first few transfers. So it's really small. The chapel is just super small. It's got a couple rooms, a kitchen, and that's really it. But it's kind of an interesting little church building.